Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today we are live swatching the Lumen Nails lingerie collection. This collection will be open for pre-order on January 14th at 8 p.m. EST. And if you enjoy live swatches, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss an upload. And we are going to jump right in with La Dentelle, and it's described as a luxe ivory cream with built-in top coat that is opaque in 1 to 2 thin coats, inspired by French lace. The polish is subtle and flattering, a perfect base for white particle burnishing powders or shimmery toppers. You can wear it on your own or for every day or be wedding ready in this beautiful shade. So, of course, you all already know the descriptions are the makers and the opinions are mine. And I just really enjoyed this one. I think it's because I lean towards like gray colors and neutrals a lot. Like I have pretty much 1 to 2 modes. Like either I'm about all the bright and vibrant, or I'm looking for something neutral, something calm, and something pretty to give me my like Zen palette cleanser feeling. And I really enjoyed that with this particular polish. Also, it just applies really smoothly. The brush is nice and rounded at the tip, so I get easy application closer to my cuticles without much effort. And that, my friends, is priceless. And next up is silk stockings. This one is described as a shimmery polish in a subdued shade with stunning shift that is perfect on the natural nail for a sheer shine. It's opaque in 1 to 3 thin coats, shifts from red to gold to pink and copper. So we like pink, I like copper, I like gold, and I am obsessed with red at the moment. So I felt like this one was really easy for me to like. I could put it over a bare nail. That's a possibility, but I also feel like if you're uncomfortable or you feel like your visible nail line is too visible, you can also do like I think it's a blurring base coat and then go ahead and put it on for the top. Or you could do a sheer pink. Whatever your fancy is, this one will improve or transform your mani. Next up is velvet. So I'm really excited about this one. It is described as a luxe buttery cream with a built-in top coat for extra glossiness and wearability. This shade is as rich and soft as its name, and it's a must-have for a bold, sophisticated look. So the whole theme of this collection is called the lingerie theme. So I was really feeling that a lot of these were kind of nude, neutral shades for a sophisticated look, and I am all about it. So I like this one because it almost looks like a dark taupe on me. And you know how I feel about my neutral colors. I was really excited about it because it just adds to the collection of polishes that were in the peachy collection that I really liked, the desert collection that I also loved. So I am literally feeling so excited. I probably should try silk stockings over it. But instead, I swatched it in glossy and in matte. And I'll be posting those on my Instagram. Next up is Flirt. It is a fiery ruby base that shifts amber, red, gold, and wine at extreme angles. Flirt is opaque in 1 to 3 thin coats and catches the light with a built-in top coat, but is also gorgeous with a matte top coat. So again, here we are with a shifty polish, and y'all already know how I feel about shifty polishes. And I also feel like this is like a darker flame kind of color, which made me really happy because you know how I go crazy about flame flakies. So a nice shifting shimmery polish that has those same qualities. I was already pretty drawn to it. So I just really enjoyed, again, the application. I feel like I could put it over a black or a dark purple or an oxblood or a red leaning purple and still get some pretty awesome manis out of it. And that's really what I'm looking for in polishes this year, is how versatile are you, especially with my indies? What can I do to extend the wear of this bottle or extend the uses of this bottle? And of course, we have a side by side for y'all. Like, that's the other thing that I am feeling about this whole collection, is that the colors really go well together. I'm enjoying the color story. I feel like it's cohesive, that you could wear La Dentelle and Velvet together in a mani with silk stockings. And if you wanted that extra pop of color, you could really do Flirt. And that makes me super happy. Also, if you're enjoying this video, leave me a like down below. Let me know about your Valentine's Day plans, because I feel like with a lingerie collection, we should be like talking about it. And next up is Irresistible. Just so you know, this was my top. It was my favorite of this collection. I love polishes that make me feel empowered. But let's get to the description. This is a cerise red base that is lit from within with a red shimmer that shifts golden and wine, makes this shade Lumen's boldest, most delicious red yet. Oh. And I've already expressed my current obsession with the shade red. So, of course, seeing this in the Lumen lingerie collection just absolutely made my day. I wore it glossy, I wore it matte, and I loved it both ways. And this is one of those polishes that I didn't even think about any nail art, because I was just like, I don't want anything to distract from this base color. I love it that much. And the glow, I love the glow and the depth and the dimension. Like, just give me all of it. I could live in that color. But we do have to move on because we've got other polishes to showcase. Next up is Satin, which is described as a deep umber with a strong red shimmer that captures the lustrous sheen of satin, opaque in 1 to 3 coats. So we do say thin coats because thin coats dry faster. That's a fact. And in my opinion, you do want to apply your polishes 1 coat at a time. Like, sometimes I will get overzealous and I will do it before the coat beneath has dried, and most times I regret it. However, I didn't have that problem with the Lumen formula, so at your own risk, depending on how you apply it. But I loved how smooth this one was. I really like Satin's shade undertones. And then I kind of started to fall in love with the shimmer, but it was the base color for me because I don't have many in my collection, which is weird. You'd think I would have a ton given how much I like browns, but I actually really don't. So I always enjoy a polish that is actually unique to what I own. But we are moving on with Temptation. Oh, temptation. So this one, if I had to choose a second to Irresistible, Temptation would be it. Temptation is described as a sultry, deep, russet base with a shimmer that shifts from green to gold to red and amber at extreme angles, and is opaque in 1 to 3 thin coats. This polish is a beautiful elevated neutral. So, of course, it's the green for me. It just is. I have a thing for green, shifty polishes anytime they are available. I don't know what it is about it, but greens by themselves, I'm like, you know what? I can wait on it. But when you add some shift to them, I lose my mind because they are always so good. And that's kind of how I feel about Temptation. There's depth to it because of the shifts. And also, I know this is going to be like, really? Are we talking about this now? But it's a really good fall polish. And I am always looking through a lens of, can I wear this during my favorite season of the year? Yes, I can. Oh, I definitely can. And yes, it has me more than a little hyped. But last out of the collection is Seduction. This one is the darkest and most seductive shade in the collection. Seduction is a black cherry base with a shifting shimmer that ranges from bold red to black at angles and is opaque in 1 to 3 thin coats. It's stunning with burnishing powders, toppers, or a matte top coat, as well as worn on its own for a mani that is sure to turn heads. OMG. So this is giving me those black to red multichrome vibes, and I forgot how much I liked that until I put Seduction on my nails, and then it was all of a sudden right down memory lane. I felt very at home with it, and I feel like the name is really fitting because some of my favorite items out of the lingerie section are always black, but the perfect accent is just a little bit of color to it, and the red is everything. Of course, we are doing another side by side because I think that it's important, especially when you've got a collection as cohesive as this. And the darker colors are giving me the best vibes right now. I definitely want to wear Seduction and Irresistible together in a mani. I feel like it's important that I make this happen sometime this year because they are so gorgeous. But we are officially at the end of the video, so I need to start wrapping this up. If you are part of my nail fam, I'm sending out virtual hugs. I enjoy hanging out with y'all so much, and I appreciate your good vibes so much. And if you are new to my channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing to hang out with us some more. I do a lot of swatching and a little bit of nail art, but until then, take care of yourselves and each other.